It's show and tell time. Now this I got a chance to correct, because originally when I made the video in 2007 on my old channel, I was wrong. If I just looked it up on Google, I would have discovered that it didn't exist at the time that I thought it was. Now, what it's about is this. My dad loved to go metal detecting, and so did I. But I would use his because I didn't have one. And then after my father died, I went and bought one for like $400, and mine was much better than his. It could tell you what was in the ground before you dig it up. His, on the other hand, would have different tones for different coins, and the needle, you can kind of tell by that, like how many inches in the ground. You had a kind of a guess. If you used it long enough, you just kind of knew. That's what my dad said. Anyway, with mine, though, it said gold, silver, nickel, quarter, dime, tab. It told you, and it was always correct. So here's my house. It was made in 1888, and I thought this would be a great place to try the metal detector. And so I did, and I found nothing. Nothing. Not even a penny. Okay, so back then they probably held their money preciously. You know, don't drop it. That'll pay for a rent, whatever. All I did find was metal, like metal stuff, and I found coal. After you burn coal, it has like an iron core, and you would find that. So back then they probably had a coal stove, and they would just dump the ashes and stuff and the coal in the yard. And so I kept finding it. Well, I was able to discriminate it, but for a while there, that's all I was finding. I didn't want to discriminate anything, so I was trying to find anything, you know what I mean? So anyway, that was disappointing. I did use the metal detector at the park, found money, used it at families' houses and friends' houses, stuff like that, found stuff, no problem. Even the baseball field, football field, stuff like that. So anyway, on my property, I gave up. Now, fast forward, I don't know when, but I was putting in a new bedroom floor. I'd torn out the whole floor, and I was digging out a crawl space. And as I was digging, I hit something, a piece of metal. So I reached down and I picked it up, and this is what I found. It's a 5-cent piece, and it's called a shielded nickel. Anyway, looking on this date, it definitely said 1808, and then I thought it said 8. So I thought, wow, my house was made in 1888, and I found a 5-cent piece, the only coin on this property, 1888. Actually, I was wrong. When I looked it up on Google, went to Wikipedia, found out that the coin was only made from 1866 to 1883. So when I used my magnifying glass and really zoomed in on it, I realized the coin actually is 1883. So it kind of took away that magic, because I thought, wow, I'm destined to find this coin because it's the same year as my house and all this. It's still a great find. I'm glad to have it, and I've kept it all this time. It was years ago, over 10 years ago when I found it, but still, so it's older than I thought, 1883. But it fooled me because the humps on the 3, it looked like they connected, so that's what I thought it was, 1888. All right, so anyway, it's too bad you guys couldn't see this thing very good. It has a 5 right in the middle, and then there's a flag symbol on the back. But yeah, this was a great find. The best find I've ever found. I found some silver dimes, so I guess there's no silver in this. So yeah, I guess the dimes were worth money versus, I don't know if this is worth anything at all. All right, anyway, that's it on this. You guys have a good one. Take care, and God bless.